So this is our recumbent bike. So this bike is kind of like the upright bike, except when I sit down, my feet are gonna go out. A good use for this bike is to reduce joint strain. So you're not standing over the bike pushing down, your legs get to sit out at a nice angle and it's a little bit easier on the joints. You see this bike a lot in PT situations. So for people kind of doing physical therapy to get some mobility and movement back into their exercises. So to get into this bike, we're gonna look for the blue. This blue moves the seat and determines how close we are to the pedals. So unlike our stationary bikes or the assault bike, we don't have to worry about how far we are from the ground, so to the handlebars and pedals individually, because this machine, it's all one. So the closer this seat moves, the closer I am to the handlebars and the pedals. So to get down into this machine, I suggest using these upright handles to step over, sitting down into the seat. It's a nice comfy seat. We lean our lower back into the seat, having it flat against there, and I'm just gonna lift up, put one foot in, stick it out, and I'm gonna stabilize with this leg, slip my other foot in, and there we have it. So to tighten these, you pull on the end of this strap right here. You can kind of see, you pull down there and it cinches. I suggest getting a foot in there, feeling about how tight you need it. So let's roll down to the bottom, pulling it and getting it about as tight as you need it, and then getting the other foot in and cinching this one. If this maneuver is a little too difficult, I would say get your feet about as tight as you need them, and then just slip your foot in one at a time. Okay, so to get started with this bike, we're gonna sit up tall, back against the back of the chair. My hands can go here. These little silver sensors right here will register my heart rate as I go, so I can see my activity and how much I'm moving. They're also just good for stabilization. So to turn this machine on, you start pedaling, and the display comes up. You've got a few different options for workouts here. You can see these intervals. The higher these bars are, the more effort that you're going to be putting in. You've got a lot of different options. So this one you can see is a lot of high effort with a lot of low effort. This one's kind of in the middle, but consistent. Heart rate is just trying to get that heart rate up to whatever level you want to set it to. Today we're going to do the quick start, and my workout is starting. My timer automatically starts out at an hour, but if I want to adjust that, all I do is hit the time button and then use these up and down arrows to adjust how many minutes I wanted one of you going on this bike, and hit OK when I'm done. Now, if this is a little too easy, a way you can manually adjust the resistance is this toggle. The higher the number, the greater the resistance. And this, you can change it up and down all throughout your workout. That's how these interval and workout settings are pre-programmed, but you can do it manually and get whatever results you want. And that's our recumbent bike.